Excellent. Hello, everybody, and welcome. Chris Johnstone here. Thank you so much for attending the event. We are going to make sure that we get answers to all of your questions. So again, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be here today, and we're going to help you build your business using the power of social reviews. So we are going to get right into the questions, but just a little bit of quick housekeeping. Again, a huge thank you to First National Financial for putting this whole event together for us. These monthly sessions have been getting some incredible feedback, and we're really thankful for them putting the whole thing together for us and helping you build your business. On that note, we're going to be sending out an email after the event for your feedback. So make sure in that survey, when you get it, I would love it if you could fill it out and let us know what you thought of the event. What can we do better to better serve you? What did you like that we can continue to do for you? All the questions are in the survey. We really value your feedback, and it means a lot to me to let me know how I can continue to serve you and give you great value. Now, with that, make sure you also thank your First National representative on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn for the event. And we'll get right into your Q&A. So if you have a question, just type it into the Q&A chat panel underneath the webinar there, and I will make sure that I get the answer to your question. So from Peter. Peter asks, where and when can we get a hard copy of the presentation? So Peter, we don't actually offer a hard version of the presentation. There is going to be a recording that will be up for 48 hours after the event. We will be sending you the link shortly in an email, and on that page you will get access to the recording from the webinar that we just had and the recording of the live Q&A session, which we're doing right now, and you'll also get the templates from today's event so that you can swipe and deploy that message out to your past clients and your past customers. On to the next question here. Pardon me, just sorting through here. Where can we find that fabulous email template from Connie? Connie, again, we're going to send that out in an email after the event so that you can swipe and deploy. And actually, a funny conversation about what happened, I actually shared this strategy to test it out before we brought it here to you and put it out en masse, and we actually had one of the gentlemen inside our little mastermind group that launched this out, who actually generated, I just got an update, 4 clients that sent him referrals, not the actual testimonials themselves, but actual referrals of new loan clients for him to go out and network with and turn into deals. And those are direct, strong referrals. Those aren't internet leads. Those are nice, strong referral leads for his business. So when you implement this strategy and you send it out, it generates results for you. All you've got to do is take action, get that template, and send it out. Thank you so much, Chris. Excellent tidbits for our social media campaigns. Reviews, reviews, reviews. Anita, thank you so much. And yes, absolutely, you get it. It's all about social proof, right? Let's see here. From Bill, some great feedback. Bill, thank you very much for the kind words and the kind words about First National. Really appreciate it. From Sunny, also great feedback. Thank you so much. From Scott, Scott with a K. Is a Google review stronger than a Facebook review? Now, that is an excellent question. So when you go out and you get a Google rating and review on your business, that rating and review has the ability to show up on the front page of Google on that local page. And it also gets sent out to Google+. Now, to speak very candidly, there's not nearly as many people on Google+ as there are on Facebook. From a networking perspective, an advertising perspective, Facebook is much stronger for that side of things, for that social networking, networking between people. Google is incredibly powerful for your business because you're tapping into people that are searching for what it is that you have to offer, and you're able to capture them and get your brand and your message in front of them at the very moment that they're looking for what it is that you offer. So those Google ratings and reviews, when you get those and you stack them on that local profile, those will show up on the front page of Google when people are looking for mortgages, mortgage brokers, mortgage information. We know that social proof, those ratings and reviews, pre-sell your business. So the style of lead that you're getting from those Google testimonials long term is people that are on the front page of Google that are looking for mortgages and looking for mortgage information, and they call you because of the excellent testimonial that you've got online. Now, it's actually kind of a funny story. We had a testimonial come into the business, and what had happened was we had a mortgage broker that got a rating and review from a plumber, and that plumber left that rating and review on their Google page. They got another phone call from a plumber that specifically told them, I found you on the front page of Google, and the reason that I called you over any other mortgage broker is because I saw a testimonial from a plumber. And the testimonial, I can't remember it word for word, but it essentially said something about, I'm business for self, and I work in the plumbing business, and you were able to get me approved for a loan. So that style of social proof really does bring in new customers, and they trust you out of the gate because of what those other people have said about your business. Now, many of those people won't know the other person that has left the rating and review on Google. They'll know it's a real person, but they won't know the person personally. That's where Facebook ratings and reviews get really powerful, because when you get a rating and review on your business page on Facebook, that rating and review will be shown out to everybody that knows the person who left the rating and review, just like we just said in the content, right? So with Facebook ratings and reviews, Facebook just released this information that they're able to track where users go when they're outside of Facebook. So when you have somebody that leaves you a rating and review, Facebook watches what all of their friends are doing online. So if one of those friends logs out of Facebook and goes and visits realtor.ca, or they check out a couple of mortgage broker websites online, then they log back into Facebook, they will see that that person is now interested in mortgages and real estate information. So they'll show that rating and review from their friend to that person at that time. And that becomes an incredibly powerful testimonial that, again, is touching that person right at the moment when they want what you have to offer, right? We're connecting with our audience at the very moment that they've decided that they need mortgages. So the Google strategy is very powerful because it can generate more immediate results for you, because you tap into immediate traffic that is already happening on the front page of Google. The Facebook strategy is a little bit of a longer tail strategy, because you're going to benefit from that long term as more and more people leave you ratings and reviews. That social sphere gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and as more of those people move into the mortgage space, that's when that's going to activate that testimonial, and you're going to get phone calls from those clients. So I personally consider them both to be as effective, but you'll get different results from both of them. Remember, a lot of the people in your database will be fans of one or the other. So you'll get people that are active Facebook users that don't like Google or don't like Gmail, so they won't have a Gmail address. Or you'll have people on Google that don't like Facebook. So when you give them the two options using the email template, they'll choose the one that they want or that works for them and leave the review on that particular site. So I highly recommend that you use both because they're just as powerful. Scott, that was a fantastic question. Thank you so much for that. Okay, from Carmel, or Kamal. Yes, absolutely, the email template is available. That will be sent out, again, to you in an email after the event with the recordings of the events. Okay, so from Jerry, another excellent question. With the email template, when we email this template to our past clients, can we do this even if we don't have specific consent to email them? Is this contrary to the new spam legislation? So, Jerry, I have to preface this comment with, I am not a CAN-SPAM expert by any means. I've certainly sat through a number of meetings on it, but you should definitely talk to your broker of record and get their full intake on this. So big disclaimer, this is just my opinion. Go out and talk to somebody that is a lot more familiar with it than me. But yes, absolutely, you should have consent from people if you're going to email them. If they're your past clients, if you haven't reached out to them at this point, it's a little bit too late to confirm their want to get the emails from you. But certainly your past clients and your past customers, you should have express consent from them that you're able to email them in order to send this out to them. That's a great point, and it's definitely something that everybody needs to be cognizant of in running this campaign. We're only communicating with people that we have expressed consent to communicate with, okay? And that's, again, a great question and a great thought. Okay. Lots of requests for the slides and for the email template. So yes, absolutely. From Larry, a great question from Larry. Are there any ways to syndicate or share the reviews on multiple sites as opposed to try and get reviews from the same clients on multiple sites, etc., Yelp, Facebook, Trulia, Zillow, and many others? So yes, definitely, Larry, there are services out there that you can use to syndicate your ratings and reviews. Yext is one of them, yext.com. My personal recommendation is that you don't use one of those services. The reason why I don't recommend it is because if you read the terms and conditions of Google and Facebook, they both very clearly state that you're not allowed to syndicate ratings and reviews. They want those reviews to be unique to their service. So if they find that you've taken a rating and review from your Google page and copied and pasted it and put it on a bunch of other sites, they'll pull the rating and review from your Google profile down. So, and they have robots that go out and search for multiple reviews, duplicate reviews, all those sorts of things. So if you're going to implement a strategy like that, here's how I would do it and how we've set it up with some businesses that we've helped with national reach. So get the Google ratings and reviews and just put those on your Google page. Get a separate segment of your audience to leave you Facebook reviews and put those on your Facebook account. Then engage a third section of your database and get those people to put it on the syndication site where you can syndicate your ratings and reviews out on all of the other services. So it's almost like 3 little mini launches. Now what we've done is done 2 in 1. We've asked for Google and Facebook all in the same one, so it's nice and easy for you, it's easy for everybody to implement, and it's easy to get results from, right? If you want to add another step to that, that's how you can go out and get those syndicated reviews for your profile. And again, it is a good strategy because it helps get you more exposure for your business, and the search engines pick that stuff up, and it helps to boost your online ratings and reviews. But we normally find with the local Google traffic program that we run that local citations, local mentions, and activity on Google Plus will get us more of a bump than going out and getting third-party ratings and reviews. Focus more on the Google reviews and the Google optimization, if that's the reason why you're going after that strategy. Okay? So, great question, and thank you very much for that. Okay, from Marcus, a great question from Marcus. Are you able to delete ratings and reviews on Facebook or Google? The short answer to that question is no, you cannot. You can send a support request into Google or Facebook and request that a rating and review be taken down. Unless they can explicitly prove that it's a fake user and it's just 100% spam on your account, they won't remove it. If it's from a real user, it's from a real client, they will leave that testimonial up there. Part of the reason why we're going out and engaging your past clients and doing the brainstorming exercise of picking out the people that you know are going to leave you a perfect rating and review is because it stacks all the positivity on your account. So you're going to go out and you're going to get 10, 15, 20, however many positive ratings, reviews, and testimonials on your profile. When the next person comes, if they're thinking about leaving a bad rating and review for you, it's a lot more difficult for them to do that if there's already lots of positive social proof on your profile and on your account. They look like a little bit of a jerk because all these other people have already talked about how wonderful you and your business are. If you just leave it alone and that Facebook profile and that Google profile just sits out there, it's a lot easier for that person to find it and leave a negative rating and review because it's indifferent, right? So in running this campaign, it's almost like you're putting together a little insurance policy on your online profile or on your online image by going out and building this positivity up, because the more positive ratings and reviews that you get, it minimizes any negativity that may show up on your profile. Now, you also have the ability to respond publicly to those ratings and reviews, which absolutely should, whether they're positive or negative. You won't need to thank people for the ratings and reviews that they give to you. Now, with that, you can respond back to the person and show people that you're actively engaged in the customer service role and taking care of that issue with that client. And once you've got it resolved, you can send a message to that person and say, has your issue been resolved? Would you mind taking this testimonial down off my profile? And in many cases, we've been able to get negative testimonials taken down once the proper customer service is given to that person in the mortgage business. And we've helped mortgage professionals do just that on their profiles. So a great question. So just to wrap that up very quickly, go out and get as much positive social proof as possible on your profile, and that will help with that, okay? From Kiki. Kiki, you need to have been verified in order to do reviews. This takes a couple of weeks and comes in the mail. So that is specifically to your Google profile. When you set up that Google My Business page, if you don't already have one set up, they need to verify that you're a real person at a real business, and they will send a postcard in the mail to verify that you own that location before you can start getting ratings, reviews, and testimonials. Kiki, that is a phenomenal point. Thank you for bringing that to our attention and sharing it with our community. That's awesome. So, next, Stefan. Amazing content. Thank you very much. Some great shout-outs here for First National for bringing us all together and providing value. That's fantastic. Thank you so much. Would love to see those positive comments through the survey that we're going to be sending out as well. Now, another thing for us to remember is that next Thursday, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be hosting the same event for your referral partners. So you're going to get a link in your email to send out to your real estate agents, to your lawyers, your financial planners, all of the small business owners that you have out there that send you business, the connectors in your marketplace. You're going to be able to share the link to this event with them. Now, the content is a little bit different. We make it less mortgage specific and more specific to their businesses. They're still going to get the templates. They're still going to get the entire workflow of how that process comes together, and then live Q&A as well. And again, First National sponsors and puts together this whole thing for you so that you have something of value to go out and give to your referral partners, and in return receive referrals and new business. So keep an eye on your email, because that link to that event is going to be sent out via email, and you get to invite your referral partners to that as well. So we're just going to take a couple more questions here. We're getting tight on time, so we'll make sure that we only take a couple more, and then we'll shut it down. And again, thank you everybody for taking your time to be here with us today. We really appreciate it. Now, okay, so this question is from Ben, and Ben asks, in the brainstorming exercise, we focus on both past customers and partners. Are these testimonials as powerful? Okay, so and I paraphrase that just a little bit. So the reason why we're going out and we're asking for testimonials from both is because it's going to help build your business two ways. So let me preface this. This is actually a strategy that we have adapted from other industries. So authors use this all of the time, where you know how you get a bestseller book that's on the New York Times bestseller. When you flip it over on the back and you read the inside cover, the testimonials aren't from readers who've read the book. They're from other authors that are in the industry that are recommending the book, right? So the reason why people will buy that book is because people in the industry have talked about it and said that it's worth their time. It's an extra level of authority in the business. So the reason why we're asking your referral partners, your realtor partners, the local legal team that you work with, the home inspectors, everybody that's involved in that home selling process that you get to work with on a regular basis, we ask those people for testimonials so that when people start reading the testimonials on your page and they're going through and they're skimming, they are seeing that you're an industry expert. It positions you as the person in the industry that everybody enjoys working with. So they know that you're out there, you're closing deals, you're working with professionals, you're endorsed by your community of business owners as the expert in your space, in your marketplace. And that goes a long way to getting people to feel comfortable doing business with you and feeling like, again, you're the expert in the marketplace. So it's a positioning tool that we're using to help set you apart from your competition as well, right? The reason why we go after client testimonials, I think we covered that pretty well in the content. We're going out because people want to see other people that are doing business with you. Now, one thing that I didn't specifically touch on here was when you get that testimonial from that past client, as best as you can, get them to tell their story of here's where I was, here's what we did, and here's where I am today. Taking a first-time home buyer as an example, before I met Chris and he helped us with our mortgage, we were completely overwhelmed and didn't even know if we could get approved. He sat us down and took us through his Homebuyer 1000 course that showed us everything we needed to know and let us know about sources that we could use to help with our down payment that we didn't know about. We were able to find our house in less than 60 days, get approved, and we're now in our new home. Thank you so much for all your help, Chris. Right? So that's an example of what a beautiful, perfect testimonial would look like in your business. So when you're going out and engaging those past clients to get those ratings, reviews, and testimonials, those are the types of testimonials that you want from those people, okay? Excellent. And from Jamie. Jamie says, I don't have the ratings and reviews on my Facebook business page. Okay, so Jamie, or anybody else that's on the webinar, if you go to your Facebook business page and the ratings and reviews aren't there, the column where the button is, if that's not there, you need to go into your settings. So scroll up to the top of your screen and click on Edit Page. So you're going to edit your Facebook business page. Then you're going to go into the address settings. So page information is the tab that you're looking for, right? Then you go into your page settings and you're going to look for address. And I know that this sounds a little bit weird. Facebook has hidden this feature. Don't know why they've set it up like this. They should have a big button like, do you want to enable reviews or don't you? But they don't. So you have to click on the address button so that you can see your address block of where your office is located. Underneath that box, in that setting, there's a little tiny button at the bottom that says, do you want to enable ratings and reviews? Click that button, then click Save. Then when you go back to your business page, the ratings and reviews will be there. Another important tip for that is if you're logged into your business page on Facebook, not your personal profile, but if you're logged into your business page and you go and view your business page to see the ratings and reviews, they won't show up. The ratings and reviews are only available to personal Facebook profiles. So only personal people can leave ratings and reviews for businesses on Facebook. So if you're logged in as your business page and you're looking at your business page and not seeing the ratings and reviews, that might be why as well. Go up to the top corner, click the down arrow, log into your personal Facebook account, and then view your business page, your ratings and reviews might show up then as well. So to anybody who I didn't get to your question, I will respond back via email after the event. Again, anything that you need, you can just email us directly or support@cwjstone.com. I would love it if you went out to your First National representative's business page and thanked them for this event. Let them know what you thought. Give them a like, and perhaps a testimonial about the incredible service that they and First National provide to you. Also, if you get a chance to hop over to my Facebook business page and leave me a rating and review, that would be awesome as well. So again, a big thank you to you for taking time out of your busy day to be here to work on your business, not in your business. And a huge thank you to First National Financial for leading the industry and providing events like this to help you grow your business, to help make the pie bigger for everybody. I know from being behind the scenes how much they value your business and they want you to grow. And it's their initiative. They put this whole thing together for us to help you grow your business. And to them, thank you very much for putting this event together. And from me and my family here to you and your family there, much love. I look forward to seeing you on next week's event with your referral partner. And then a month from that, we're going to be doing our next event in the series. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, and I'll talk to you soon.